Hey guys, Ryan Earnhardt here from CreativeSoundLab.tv. Well, how live should your room really be? Should you go for a really lively space with tons of really nice reverb, or should you tame that a little bit? I want to focus in on drum recording today and really ask the question, how live should it be? Okay, so this video is inspired by a previous video I did about tuning your live room by ear. You know, this room actually sounds pretty good wide open, but the overhead itself, it being an overhead, it was really a bit too live. What I'm kind of proposing is the idea that there's a level of liveliness in the room that is really too much. Even though it sounded great, it gave me no space to fine-tune it in the mixing environment. There's no way to get room out of an overhead when it's just that live. So what I want to do now is really strip the room down, let it be wide open, then add a little bit more muffling, and I want to just kind of play a few different examples and let you just hear when the overhead sounds more like just the overhead and when the room mic actually sounds like a room mic. It's all about a balance here. You want your overhead to be mostly overhead, mostly drums. You don't want it to sound like a close room mic. Let's check it out. Okay, I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. I know for me and what I would want to mix with, I kind of like somewhere in the middle. I already thinking ahead, hey, I know I want compression on my overhead, so it's going to pull up the room even more. And that's something to consider. So now we're pulling up the room even more. And then we want to make sure we don't have too much of that room getting into that overhead. And then our room mics are actually worth something. There actually is a point for having those room mics. It's kind of like a snare drum that picks up too much hi-hat. It's like, why do we even mic the hi-hat if the hi-hat's so loud already getting into our snare mic? We want to have a separation there where we have mostly snare for our snare mic and then mostly hi-hat for our hi-hat mic. It's that separation between the overhead and the room mics today that we want to have. So, hey, these are just theories. These are just things I'm really discovering for myself and along with you. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. I'd love to hear what you like to mix with, how you like to set up your room mics in a room. Hey, let me have it. I want to hear your thoughts. Be hanging out in the comments below.